When we had last left the Nameless One, they actually turned out to get nearly every single side quest done that they had in their journal. They went and got the name of a fallen city inscribed into a wall. They checked out a big mausoleum filled with a lich and a whole bunch of risen skeletons. Or not actually a lich, but a lich in hopes, a lich in dreaming, an aspirational lich who needed none other than, apparently, the blood of the Nameless One, being as they were immortal. And many other side quests were completed and turned in, and Ingress was talked to. All sorts of things were completed. Now it was time to finally track down Farid, maybe a journal, and at the very least go to Ragpicker's Square. This is Planescape Torment. Welcome back. Now, apologies as well. We may need to take a break in the middle of this video ahead of time because I need to answer the door. And that may also impact the runtime of this video. Okay, let us head over to Ragpicker's Square, right? Oh my gosh, that also reminds me. Someone said that for this note, I should look at the last line. It looks like directions for folding the parchment into a strange pattern. It looks like the corpse was too late to prevent the raising, but you notice that beneath the writing is a diagram. Let my contract number serve as the key. Oh, shit. 1201. Oh, okay. 1201. I see. Okay. Fuck me. 1. So upper right. 1201. Upper right. 2. Lower right, then 0, upper left, and then, as you fold the upper left inward to the center, you watch as the upper right unfolds by itself, resuming its normal position. And then we're going to do the one that just unfolded itself, upper right again. Fold the upper right back into the center. As you fold the upper right corner back to the center, the lower left corner mirrors the action until all the corners touch in the center. You watch for a moment, and the corners of the paper raise up, turning the note into a small four-sided paper pyramid. Okay, open the sides of the pyramid. Roll XP. You peel back the sides of the pyramid, and the paper disintegrates to dust. Inside is a small triangle-shaped earring. It catches the light and gleams brightly. I will take the earring. Triangle earring. You received this small earring from folding a note in the mouth of the one of the walking corpses in the mortuary. It's a beautiful earring, but despite its beauty, all it seems to do is remind you how strange this world you've woken up in is. Okay. And I can't ID it through my wisdom. Okay. Well, Dakin might be able to. Let's see. Mage spellbook. Yeah, we have that there. Identify with a spell. Rule of 3 earring. Oh, I remember hearing about the Rule of 3. You received this small earring from folding a note in the mouth of one of the walking corpses in the mortuary. It's a beautiful earring, but despite its beauty, all it seems to do is remind you how strange this world you've woken up in is. This earring carries a minor blessing from one of the gods of wealth on some backwater prime world. When held in the hand, the word copper, and the word copper is whispered, it gives the wearer 33 copper commons. This blessing can be used 3 times before the enchantment is exhausted. Huh, okay. Is there a reason why I would want to keep that for anything else? I don't know. Okay. There was that other person who wanted, yeah, the guy at the bar who wanted 500 gold for my, or 500 coppers for my, what do you call it, my eye. Which I guess we'd better do that too, since now we do actually have the money. Okay. We're getting all this done before we go to Ragpicker Square, I guess. Okay. Down this way.
I'm gone.
There's that person running around like nobody's business still. Smoldering corpse bar. Okay, and then over here.
I'm gone.
Lovely. And then it was the barkeeper, wasn't it? Barkus. Back again? What now? You said you had my eye. I'd like it back now. You want it back? Price is 500 coins. You don't got it, you don't get it. Alright, here. It's a deal. He produces a darkened, wax-stoppered, wide-mouthed bottle from his pocket. You hear the sound of liquid sloshing around inside it, along with a heavier, squishier noise. Opening it, the stench of some sort of preservative agent nearly makes you gag. Floating in the viscid... Viscid? I guess so. It's like a different version of viscous. Muck is an eyeball. You'd better figure out what you want to do with that. Now you've exposed it to the air, you might as well put a pickled egg in the jar, for all the good it'll do you. Make up your mind, Cutter, pickled egg or not. Tear out your eyeball and place this one in the socket. Watch it rot. So I have a limited amount of time to put in a new eyeball. I mean, I regenerate, so if I don't like this new eyeball, can I just tear it out and grow back a new one? Do I regenerate? What's happening to me? What the fuck happens to me? Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna tear out my eyeball and place this one in the socket. With a moment's hesitation, you reach into your socket and pop your eye into the palm of your hand. The bartender helpfully severs the optic nerve and directs your hand to the jar of goo that sits on the bar. You deposit your eye in the preservative, wrap your fingers around the old one, and slide it into your empty socket. The pain of this entire operation is incredible. After a moment, though, you can feel the optic nerve reattaching itself to this new eye, and suddenly, you're hit by a flash of memory. Really. Absorb it. Memory flash. A vast expanse of chaotic, ever-changing wasteland stretches before you. A group of humanoid vultures plummeting toward you, cruel weapons ready to strike, and your own shining blade clutched tight in your fist. Memory flash. 3 toughs surround you, in the colors of an enemy you can't quite place. Long daggers glisten in their hands, and the light glints cruelly from their exposed teeth. You glance at your scarred hands, and know that soon they'll be covered in blood. Memory flash. An enormous frog-like creature comes bounding over, through, under chaos stuff, headed for you with a mouth full of teeth. You hurl your javelin through the shifting matter and pin the creature to a sudden stone plinth. You have recalled some of your lost fighting skills. Okay. Can I ask more questions of Barkus? Proficiency points increased permanently. Hurry it up, will you? I've got paying customers. Okay, I think I'm good. Forget it. Farewell. So where'd I put the other eye? My eyeball is normal. I actually didn't change out... This is your eye. It looks like it's seen better days.
Don't want to part with that.
Eyes cannot be removed, only switched. Huh. What did I do with the other eye? Maybe I only ever switch it in like a scripted sequence like that? Right, and I never do it through the inventory? Huh. Okay.
I'm gone.
Sure. We'll look at this. Okay. Good. I'll take that. Got some more goodies. Sure. Let me bring back quick loot there. And the combat log. Okay, and then anything else we ought to do? I guess we could go back over to Porphyron and get some proficiency. Right? Some folks had let me know and wrote in saying that maybe the most commonly found weapons are fist and edged or bladed or something like that. Yeah, edged. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay. Which I guess is fair enough because they're like usable by multiple classes. Having said that, I don't remember where Porphyron even is. Okay, well, let's go up to the northwestern section. Maybe they're up there. If they aren't, it's no big deal, I think, right? No big deal. Do I mind? Can I check how many proficiencies I have? Information? Favorite weapon, favorite spell? Don't think so. Oh, I have 5 of them. Oh, right, yeah, and I already have a point into fist and edged weapon. Okay. Looks like we're battling again. Let's do it.
What's up?
Quite a few here.
She has the personality of a patch of razor vine and twice as ugly. Your sheer ugliness stabs pain into my eyes. You know,
That one too.
My eyeballs against you one more second, I'm gonna puke.
Great.
All right.
Okay. Kind of lucrative to travel around at night. Oh, there you are, Porphyron. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take some of these, because they only have 3 levels each. So if I did this, I could just cap out my proficiency for both... what would I prefer? I'll pick one between fist and edged weapon. Maybe I'll go with fist and hammer, or whatever it was, and I'll cap those 2 out. Okay. You see Porphyron. He is still standing grimly on the street, paying no heed to the passers-by. The web of lines on his face are staggered into a series of right angles. I think it's the same as before. Okay, can you teach me the path of the warrior? Alright. I'm already familiar with all these concepts. What can you tell me of weapons? Okay, yada yada. How about fists? One who would use the fist. It strikes swiftly. The damage it does crushes the bones of an opponent. There will be weapons you may find. Heavy gauntlets, punch daggers, or even the cestus. These do crushing, piercing, or slashing damage. Your knowledge is limited. Do you wish to use a portion of your talent to attain the level of the proficient in this weapon? Yeah, I wish to learn to use this weapon.
Updated my journal.
This one will instruct you. First, stand like so. Okay. This one compliments you. The knowledge comes to you swiftly. You take instruction well. Thank you. I would learn other weapons if you would teach me. Okay. And let's do fists again. Okay, same as before. Yeah, I want to learn how to use this weapon.
Updated my journal.
This one can teach you no more. Do you know you have already achieved the level of proficient in the use of such a weapon? This one can only instruct you in a final lesson. Find a master to learn more, if indeed it is possible for you to learn more. Remain devoted to the path of the warrior, and it shall not be long before you reach the limits of knowledge. Alright, what other weapons can you teach me? Let's go with hammers. Okay. One who would use the hammer. Its speed is not that of the club, but its damage is greater. The damage is like the falling of a great rock, crushing the body of an opponent. Do you wish to use a portion of your talent to attain the level of the proficient in this weapon? Yeah, I wish to learn to use this weapon.
My journal.
Okay. Instructed. I take instruction well. And then can I do hammer again, since I didn't have a +1? It'll give me to +2. Yeah, I wish to learn to use it. Okay. Thank you, that's all I wish to know today. So now... yeah, I have +2 fist and +2 hammer. I still have 2 unused slots, which I can only go up to +3, right? Okay. Which, ironically enough, I don't have a fist weapon, do I? But, you know, preparation for future. Do I have a hammer? I don't think so. No. Okay. Good. Unless, is the bone a club or a... okay, it is a club.
I'm gone.
Fair enough. And let's head up to Ragpickers, huh? In the middle of the night, as well. There's a collector here. Another collector. Hello, we should talk to a collector in this area. This man is draped in filthy, tattered brown robes, a long hood concealing most of his face from view. Greetings? You see his eyes narrow beneath his hood, and he takes a step back. What do you want? What are you doing? What is this place? I had some questions. Nothing, farewell. What are you doing? I'm looking for some damn bodies is what I'm trying to do. But you'd think the dead powers had packed up their kip and left the plains, the way people are staying healthy and all. There was a sudden gleam in his eyes. They had the pox last month, and it was a glorious time it was. Bodies stinking to the high heavens, and plenty of drink to be had too. You know what, we've asked that. We've heard this. What is this place? Oh, the hive. Okay, yeah. That's all I wish to know. Farewell.
I'm gone.
Nothing new. Yellow fingers? How big is this area? It's not terribly big. The underbelly of this platform is thick with razor vine. It looks like it is holding up the platform together. Holding the platform together. Let's speak with yellow fingers here. This weaselly looking fellow is skulking about the garbage like a tattered shadow. Seeing you and Mort, he beckons to you.
Psst! Hey! The skull! Where you get the skull, eh? Me skull it is! Give it back to me!
Mort turns to the hiver. Pike off. You're not getting this skull. This is not your skull. Truth. Go on, take the skull. Sorry, excuse me. Attack him as soon as he's off guard. Go on, take the skull. Truth. If you can prove to me the skull's yours, then I'll give it to you. It's only fair. Who are you? I'll buy the skull from you, fair? Who are you?
Skull's mine! Mine, eh? Give it to me. I'll forget you stole it.
He mumbles, his narrowed eyes darting. This is not your skull. I mean, it might be his skull. What proof do you have that this is your skull? Also, the skull doesn't seem to want to be belonging to you anyway, so I don't know, maybe fuck you. What proof do you have that this is your skull? He stares at you for a moment, like you're addled.
It's parking mine! Token proof! Don't know nothing! Gives me the skull back nows!
This is not your skull. Who are you?
Skull's mine, eh?
Okay, this is not your skull.
You calling me a liar, eh? Skull's mine.
He mumbles for a moment, eyes rolling and darting.
Ye the thief, spitting lies. How got ye?
Touch me and you'll be regretting it the short few moments before you die. I wouldn't try it. Go on, try it. See what happens. Just forget you ever saw it. Farewell. I wouldn't try it. The man glances at you, eyes narrow. He doesn't look too sure of his chances. He mumbles a bit, but doesn't do anything.
Me skull. You thief. A thief. Stealing.
Get lost, mongrel. Truth, go on then. Take this skull. Attack him as soon as he's off guard. What proof do you have? I'll buy the skull from you. Fair? His eyes narrow, his lips pulling away from crooked, stained teeth and a twisted sneer.
Skull a lot of jink. You can pay? Means a lot to me, that skull.
Mort spins to face you. Chief, don't give this trash anything. The man hisses angrily at Mort.
Is it any way to talk to me, your owner?
Mort turns on the man. I wasn't talking to you, as for brains. When I talk to you, you'll know, 'cause I'll be grunting and snorting so you can understand what I'm saying. The man turns to you, teeth bared and angrier than ever.
Oh, it's gonna cost to settle the matter.
Give him 1 copper, give him 5 coppers. Forget the offer, this isn't your skull, you're not getting it. I'll give him 1 copper.
It's a start. Now cough up the rest, and I'll be on my way.
Chief, don't. Okay. I mean, if Mort doesn't want to do it, then fuck it. Forget the offer, this isn't your skull, you're not getting it.
You calling me a liar, eh? Skull's mine!
Okay. I wouldn't try it. Get lost, mongrel. I will call him a mongrel. Should I call him a mongrel? I don't know. I feel like we're escalating then. I'll just say, just forget you ever saw it. Farewell. You suddenly notice that Yellowfingers is standing too close to you, and that his hand darts out as if trying to pluck your purse. Grab his hand. Observe the attempt carefully. What are you doing? Attack him. Can I get more XP by observing? Right? I feel like every time this happens, I'm just spending money for character XP, which I'm more than happy to do. I will observe the attempt. Yeah. You watch closely as Yellowfingers' deft fingers slide into your coin purse. And out again, probably with several coins in their grasp. Despite the quickness of it all, there was a certain familiarity to it, and you're certain you could do the same with a bit of practice. Grab his hand. What are you doing? Attack him. Ignore it and leave. Grab his hand. He leaps backward and begins to flee. Damn. Yeah, look at him flee. There's no way we could catch him.
I'm gone.
Okay, sure. Ratbone? Isn't that the name of the fucking teacher from Arthur? Ratbone? This man is whistling a cheerful tune and playing with a well-kept fighting knife. As you approach him, he stops whistling and gives you a curious look. Huh? What ye want? I had some questions. My name's Ratbone Cutter. I'm a thief for hire in the employ of Sharegrave, the boss of the collectors you see round this square. He pays me mostly to learn his lads to be real quiet-like, and how to fight if they runs into a spot of trouble. That's likely the only questions I'll answer for ye, Cutter. He sniffs and shrugs. Thief for hire, could you train me? I'm looking for a man named Farad. Do you know where he is? Where is this Sharegrave fellow? Farewell then. Thief for hire, could you train me? Sure, for a spot of jink. Been trained before? No, I haven't.
That's fine, I'm gonna cuff you. Now, so dodge it.
He suddenly swings his open hand at your head. Dodge the blow. You avoid Ratbone's blow.
Not bad, Cutter. Now, how about that spot of chink? 50 commons and I'll see you trained right up.
I don't have that much. No thanks. I don't have that much. Ratbone shrugs listlessly. I'm looking for a man named Farad. Do you know where he is? Ratbone shakes his head.
Nay, I don't. Here he's nearby, though. Some of his lads come running through at times, making for some hidey-hole that's who knows where. Somewhere up there, around those elevated platforms, I'll bet. But it's none of me business.
He shrugs and spits on the ground.
Live and let live, says Ratbone.
Okay, where's your boss? Sharegrave. He nods towards the large, dilapidated house beside him.
Careful though, Cutter. He don't like visitors. He's right suspicious of everyone. Sharegrave's not even his real name. Just what me and some of the others calls him.
Okay. Well, that's all I wish to know. Should I go in here and speak with him? I may as well. Sharegrave's Kip. Okay.
I'm gone.
I'm assuming all of the collectors have nothing new to say here. Hello, Sharegrave. You're mumbling? Tall and lanky, this pale, grim-looking man exudes authority, despite his gangly and somewhat awkward frame. A good portion of his left ear is missing. What little that's left is a ragged mess of scar tissue, as if the ear was bitten, rather than cut off. His narrow, shifting eyes, almost mere slits, look clever and dangerous. Would you be Sharegrave? He spits out a reply.
I don't know you, Buck.
He glares at you.
Who are you to be asking about some Sharegrave, Cutter?
A man called Pox referred me to Sharegrave. I was told he might know the location of someone named Farad. No one. My apologies for the intrusion. Farewell. A man called Pox referred me to Sharegrave. A tension in the room suddenly rises.
Now, what a funny thing to be asking about. What do you want to know about old Blood Farad for?
He stole something from me and I want it back. He has some things of mine and I want them back. He knows something I need to know. I just want to meet him. He's a friend of mine. Nothing, really. My apologies for the intrusion. Farewell. I guess we don't know if he did steal anything from me. Right? Was it theft? Really? I don't know. We don't fully know the circumstances. He has some things of mine, and I want them back. The man is silent for a moment, then cracks a smile.
He steals from us all, doesn't he? Whether we're living or dead?
He chuckles. What do you mean?
Our main source of living around here is the dead. You follow?
Not exactly. Yeah, you're a collector.
Ah, that's right.
He looks at you as if he's considering something.
Now, there's only so many debtors at one time. My bloods and I can only gather so many. If somebody else is gathering debtors, that's that much less jink that goes into our pockets.
So...
Updated my journal.
The Robbie said he's found a motherload of 'em. Now, I haven't heard any massacres in Sigil.
He frowns, tapping his chin.
So I'm quite interested in knowing where all the debtors are coming from.
I could find out for you, if you'd like. I could find out for you for a price. Odd. Never mind that, though. I had some other questions. Good luck finding answers. My apologies for the intrusion. Farewell. I could find out for you if you'd like.
Oh, aye? And how would you do that?
All I need to do is find him. Let me worry about the rest.
Updated my journal.
You got it. I'll even give you 100 copper commons for your trouble. Go up on the platforms, follow 'em to the north and west, and you'll come to a gate that leads to Farad's bolt hole. Getting in and getting the information is your deal. And if anyone asks, you don't know me. And we never had this talk here.
Who are you?
For a smart cutter, you don't listen too well.
Okay.
I'm
Sure.
gone.
I'm assuming I can't look in his container here. There's nothing in there anyhow. Okay. Sure,
It's
let's
probably the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
check right here. What is this? Some sort of building? Oh, there are... Oh, shit, it's cranium rats. Oh, fuck, okay. Fuck them up, fuck them up, fuck them up. Good.
Damn it.
I'm assuming we'll be able to get their tails and all of that. Okay.
I'm gone.
Let's see here. Yeah, cranium rat tail. Oh, here, I'll just quick loot them. This is a tail from a cranium rat. Okay. Fair enough. Move these things around a bit. Right. Okay.
All right.
Some containers in here. Nothing much. Nothing much. Okay, and then the midwife's hut.
All right.
Another collector here. Something here. Someone named Jerem. What? Who? Greetings. I really don't have time to talk with you. You see, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to complete my spell without the key component. Maybe I can help. Jerem pauses for a second. I guess it couldn't hurt. I'm in need of a ruby to complete my spell. It must be of exceptional quality, not like the junk they sell at the marketplace. If you should find one, bring it back to me, and I shall make it worth your while.
Updated my journal. All right.
Sure. I won't even try to go through your stuff. I'm sure we'll get in trouble,
Done.
as we've found before. Okay. This sagging platform looks as if it is about to collapse. Where's this go to? Does this go to something? This tower looks like it was built to hold rainwater. What about up here? Good. Huh. Maybe I want to change our formation. Right? Yeah, let's go with an S. Okay. So where does this go to? To the trash warrens. That's where we heard Farad might be. The underbelly of this platform is thick with razor vine. It looks like it is holding the platform together. You read that before? How about this? Where does this take me? Oh. This archway leads only inches into the small building before becoming blocked by a solid wall of refuse. The rubbish is packed so tightly it may as well be stones and mortar. As you come closer, however, the archway's outline begins to shimmer. You notice the handful of junk you've been carrying about begins to shimmer as well. Thrust the junk into the archway. Step back and leave. Okay, it's a portal. I'm going in. The wall of refuse flickers, wavers, and seems to fold in on itself, revealing an open space beyond it. A passage or portal seems to have formed within the frame of the archway. Done. Okay. Why not go in? Oh, where am I at? Oh, I'm just over here. Now I can access the... Okay. Is there anything else here? No. So this is the only way to get there. Oh shit, can I get back? Okay, yeah, I can. I'm not using it up every time, am I? Who even is carrying the junk? Oh, Mort is. Okay, I don't think it's expending it every time.
I'm gone.
It's not like a consumable in that sense. I guess that's why we were able to equip it in that slot. Maybe? Okay, so let's check these other buildings here before we zone out. Lovely. Over and around this way. And what is this building? The midwife's hut, right. Do a quick save and head over and in. Old Mebbeth. A number of herbs are hanging from this rack to dry. A stove made out of some sort of petrified wood. Okay, hello. This squat old woman looks like she has had all the color bled out of her. Everything from her hair to her shawl to her robe. All are shades of gray. The only splotches of color on her come from several strange herbs, which are tied to her belt by their stalks. The herbs make a strange swish when she moves, like a broom. Greetings. Ignore the woman. Explore the room. Greetings? The elderly woman turns and stares at you, and you notice the gray shades blanketing her body extend to her features as well. Her hair is a wispy gray, and her eyes are like chips of granite. She frowns when she sees you.
And who might ye be,
I'm a traveler. I don't know who I am. Lie, the name's Adon. Who are you? Sorry to disturb you, farewell. I'm a traveler.
Is that so? And where have you travelled from, then?
To Death's Kingdom and back, I think. From the mortuary through the hive to here. Here and about a number of places, really. It is of no importance. Farewell. From the mortuary through the hive to here.
Ah! Mortuary palefaces, all concerned with making sure the deaders are all in just the right places. Pah! Dusties and fools. 2 words, same meaning.
The woman's features suddenly go blank, and her eyes roll to the back of her head. Are you all right? Sorry to disturb you. Farewell. Are you all right? The woman starts mumbling, her tone mocking.
Me am dusty. Me wants to die 'cause this life fake.
Her eyes snap back to front, and she snorts.
Dusties. No sense, no nothings.
She points her finger at you.
You run out of this life, child. There's little or no place to go.
I see. Who are you? With a sly cackle, she wags her eyebrows.
Have you not heard of old Mebbeth, then? The midwife of this square? Have you not now?
She narrows her eyes and her voice drops.
Well, now you have, for I be Mebbeth.
You're a midwife. What do you do?
Updated my journal.
I set bones right, drive the cough out of the sick, yank out squealing stubborn babes, mend cloaks or a rag or two, make cures and herbs and other such.
See, she squints at you, studying your scars.
Be needing a cure? Or 3, do you then?
Cures?
Aye, you be needing some cures to look at ya. Do you want to buy some, do you?
She glances at the scars covering your body again, then shrugs.
Too late to be asking for 'em, I think.
Actually, we could use some healing. I don't need any cures now, but they might be useful later. Could I see what you have? Actually, I could just use a place to rest. Would you mind if I slept here? Not at the moment. I had a question for you. I see. I must take my leave. Farewell. So this is like when we would go to like a temple or priest or whatever in BG 1 and 2. They would top off our party. And you could, remove curses and stuff like that. Can I see what you have for sale? Oh. Bandages, needle and thread, clot, heart, and blood charm, cranium rat charm. Oh, what's a cranium rat charm? +5 detect traps skill. Oh, no! They do exist! Oh, fuck. Okay. Plus, I guess at the very least, it's not too bad, because if I die, what's the worst that'll happen? I guess I go back to the mortuary. Maybe no matter what. +5 to lore, +1 to int. The body of this cranium rat has been specially prepared. Its insides have been hollowed out and stuffed with various herbs and shreds of papyrus containing some arcane symbols. When the charm is consumed, the user gains a temporary increase to their reasoning and perception abilities. It feels as if the player is looking through several pairs of eyes and sifting through several minds at once. The sensation is somewhat dizzying for a minute or two, but there are no harmful side effects. Charcoal charm. Oh, no, wait, that's mine. There's a cockroach charm here. Whoa, +4 to armor class. +2 armor class versus crushing attacks. 10% resistance versus crushing attacks. Cockroaches are as common on the plains as other scavengers. The shell of this particular dead cockroach has been dotted with paints and faint arcane symbols. The magic contained within the charm is activated when the roach is consumed. When swallowed, the recipient temporarily gains the protection of the cockroach. Their skin hardens, taking on the strength of a suit of chainmail armor, and the charmed individual becomes difficult to squash, giving them added protection versus crushing attacks. A thrice blessed charm. Oh, maybe we know this. These 3 small cranium rat tails have been woven into a small charm. Despite the separation from their owners, however, they still twitch occasionally, as if irritated. To use this charm, the caster must select a target within his line of sight, then, while remaining focused on the target, untie the charm. The target's vision will turn black for several minutes, rendering them helpless and reducing their combat ability drastically. Bone charm, knot charm, invokes strength. This charm is made from a small piece of hemp knotted into a loop. No matter how much you study it, however, you cannot seem to figure out how the knot was tied. It looks like it has been wrapped around, inside, and even through itself several times. Ironically, despite the knot's complexity, it comes undone easily when pulled. The person undoing the knot charm temporarily gains a rush of strength, allowing them to do more damage with melee attacks and carry more weight. Bloodfly charm. Heals 3 HP, increases regen. Oh, Bloodfly charm, and then in parentheticals, Abishai. Bloodflies are pests believed to have originated from one of the lower planes. In many ways, they resemble mosquitoes with an insatiable appetite. A cloud of bloodflies can suck all the blood from a human body within minutes. Their stingers are capable of penetrating even the skin of fiends. Despite their vicious appetite and temperament, bloodflies are used by healers to draw forth diseased blood from an individual or even drain blood from a dead body. On occasion, bloodflies are used to siphon off rare types of blood and are then paralyzed with powders or spells and kept in storage for future use. Oh, holy shit. This particular bloodfly charm seems to hold the blood of a lesser fiend, an Abishai, in its food sac. When this paralyzed fly is consumed, the user heals a small amount of damage immediately and also gains the ability to regenerate for a certain period of time. If the character is already able to regenerate, then the regeneration rate is increased. Charm of Infinite Recall. Divine Cleanser? Holy shit, it's expensive. Or Divine Censor. My bad. Invokes Raise Dead. When lit, this sensor has the power to entice a soul back to the recently departed. Unfortunately, there is only a limited amount of incense left in it. Huh. I mean, I don't really need that, right? I wonder if there'll be a circumstance in which you would want that. Scroll of Remove Curse. Sure. Cursed items shall no longer afflict you when this spell is cast. When cast, this spell removes a curse upon the person targeted. It does not remove the curse from the actual item itself, but it allows the person to successfully unequip and rid themselves of the cursed item. Okay. Aid. Oh, you can remove a curse. Shit, am I about to get cursed? Okay, well, let's head on out. I don't think I need to rest here. I'm the only one who's taken any damage in the party.
All right.
And the more we futz around, the less damage that'll be. Yeah, someone named Nod, with 2 Ds. As you approach the hooded brown-robed man, you notice that he's mumbling to himself softly and occasionally nodding. Greetings?
Someone comes to speaks to Nod. Speaks to Nod, aye?
He suddenly breaks into a fit of hacking coughs, then nods to himself. What are you doing? What is this place? I had some questions. What are you doing?
Nothing. Except looking for debtors. Nothing else.
He sniffs, then gives another hacking cough. He mumbles for a moment, then speaks again.
Nothing else. Need the jink. Jink, jink.
Debtors. Why are you looking for corpses? What is this place? I had some questions. Debtors? The man nods.
Debtors. Can sell 'em to the Dusties.
You can sell the corpses. He starts nodding without really looking at you.
Haul 'em to the black place, the mortuary.
He tilts his head back and forth and nods again.
There, the Dusties. They haggle and gives jink, and takes the deader in. They do, aye, and Nod don't talks to 'em till the next body.
He sniffs, wiping at his nose with the back of his hand. Why do they pay for the corpses? He shrugs.
No matter, no matter.
He smiles, then nods sagely.
Jink for me. Jink, jink.
What is this place? He frowns and licks his lips.
Ragpicker's Square. The square. Trash everywhere, aye, everywhere.
He coughs. Okay, I had some questions. He nods.
What?
He sniffs and squints at you.
Jink.
He taps his head, points at you, then points at his hand.
You wants to know something? Jink. Aye, jink, jink.
Hand him a couple coins, throw him 5 coppers, dump 10 coppers into his palms. You'll get nothing. You'll answer my questions. Never mind then, farewell. Do I want to give him a shitload of money? Fuck it, I'm gonna give him 10. Fuck it. I don't have much money, but fuck it. Why not? Maybe he'll freak out and be like, oh, thank goodness.
Jink for Nod, jink, jink.
He mumbles for a moment, hiding the copper coins away in the folds of his robes.
Ask. Nod tries to answer, aye?
He coughs for a bit, spitting something off to the side. Okay. Tell me about Mebbeth.
Midwife. Cures and charms. She help with the wee ones. Nice.
He wrinkles his nose.
Her place, up on the platforms. Smell bad.
Okay. I'm looking for a journal that I've lost.
No, no, no.
He shakes his head vigorously.
No journal.
He sniffs, wiping his nose with his sleeve. Do you know of a man named Farad? He looks frightened and starts to shake his head.
Farad, Farad, Farad.
He scratches his head.
What? What about him?
He frowns and shakes his head as if he is not sure he should be speaking to you. Do you know where I can find him? He shakes his head, then mumbles. He glances quickly at you, then begins to murmur again to himself. It sounds like he's uttering a prayer against evil.
No, no, not here. In Square.
He frowns, as if unsure how to explain it.
But not in the square.
He shakes his head again, then coughs. Tell me about this area. He points to the ground, nodding.
The square. Ragpicker's Square, trash everywhere, Sharegrave Square.
He mumbles to himself for a moment. Tell me about Sharegrave.
Sharegrave's shadow long, falls over Nod, it does aye. Nod gives some his jink to Sharegrave. Sharegrave tells others in his shadow, watchers out for Nod, aye.
He sniffs, nodding slowly. Okay, tell me about collectors.
Me?
He seems unsure for a moment, then nods assent.
Me scoops up deaders, takes to Dusty's. Dusty's paid chink for dead. Dead to their right place. Dead happy? Dusty's happy. Nod happy, aye. With Nod's shiny jink.
Okay. I think that's it. Farewell. He shakes his head, coughs, then resumes his nodding.
You'd ask a Nod, aye? Nod ask a ye. Question for ye, aye?
Go ahead, ask your question.
Nod has a sister. Amaris.
Oh, Reese.
Lives in the hive. Away from here. Away from the square. So long, long ago. Nod was separated from his sister, taken away.
Have I met this person? So your question is...
my journal.
You don't know her?
He shakes his head sadly for a moment, chewing his lower lip.
If you sees her, if you does, tell her Nod her brother worries about her, aye, he does. He worries.
Why don't you go find her? All right, I'll do that for you. I'll find her for a price. Consider it farewell. Why don't you go find her?
No!
Nod covers his head with his arms, mumbling to himself.
Nod can't speaks right no more. He can't nay, and he smells of corpses and the dirt of the square. Ragpicker square. No!
The outburst sends him into a fit of hacking coughs. What happened to you, Nod? Nod sniffs, looking at the ground quietly. Finally, he begins nodding to himself, speaking softly.
Nod was young, aye. He was, and started hearing voices, telling Nod to do this, do that. Bad things, bad, like chewing on Nod's fingers.
He holds his hands to his face, and you can see old bite scars beneath the caked-on filth. Go on.
So Nod's parents takes him aways. They does. Puts him in a dark place. A winged tower where they pokes needles and hooks in Nod's head. Voices stop, aye, they do. But Nod can't think right. Can't talks right. Nod escapes the place. He does. Wakes up in the hive, aye.
Where is this winged tower?
Dunno. Bad place, bad.
He shakes his head violently, clutching at his temples before resuming his usual nodding. Well, go on with your story.
Nod wakes up. There's collectors, aye? Collectors poking at Nod, saying, look, not a deader. Deader he's not. Takes him back. And they takes Nod back. They does. Back to the square. So long. Long years ago.
All right, I'll find your sister for you.
Nod thanks ye, he does. Nod thanks ye. Amaris was pretty. So pretty. Lives in the hive now. Fair skin she was. Hair like jet. And always in blue. Blue. She was always in blue.
No, all right, farewell,
Updated my
Nod.
journal. Done.
Okay. How about over here? Marrow friend. Okay. You can smell the reek of dung and rotting meat on this man, even from afar. Though obviously weak and decrepit, his long, thin fingers and sunken eyes give him a sinister look as he scuttles through the garbage around him. The way he drools and rolls his eyes makes you wonder if he's mad. Greetings. He tries to focus on you, but his gaze wanders. His eyes are set deeply into hollow sockets, and his skin is terribly pale and diseased, covered with rashes and yellowed patches that look ready to peel from his body at any moment. The stench emanating from him is terrible. As you open your mouth to speak, he licks his lips and swallows. Is he saying yo? There's no way. Almost every NPC here has had like some version of like an English accent. Right? Fuck it. Yo, Data! What did you say? Are you alright? Leave him. What did you say? Yo! Yeah, I don't know what he's saying. Yo! He licks his lips again, and his long, spindly fingers pick at his skin as he stares at you. Mind you, that this wasn't like a common expression to be like, yo, or yo, back when this game first came out, right? There are probably people who did it, but not to the degree that has happened to this day, in this time, right? If anything, it's becoming out of style to do it. Yo, Deader? He glances to your left, then his eyes dart back to you. Dead! Hungry! He reaches out to touch you, licking his scabrous lips. Let him touch you. Don't let him touch you. No, what's the worst that could happen if he touches me? I die? I'll just come back. Let him touch you. His fingers scrabble spider-like on your arm, as if looking for a piece to tear off. He licks his split lips again, and you watch yellowish drool drip from them. With a raspy moan, his fingers suddenly dig into the skin on your arm and pull off a bit. Oh my god! He's literally eating me alive. Okay. I'm going to step back. You watch and feel your stomach churn as he takes the bit of flesh, shoves it into his mouth. He chews it slowly, then swallows. Yo! Dead? I don't know how to read this. It's definitely not this, but now I can't stop. No, I'm not dead. No, but you'll be in moments. Leave him. No, I'm not dead. Yo! Taste! Dead. He scratches himself beneath his robe, and you suddenly notice that he has a finger hanging from his neck on a cord. It looks like there's a ring on it. Still hungry. What do you usually eat? What is that finger bone? Leave him. What do you usually eat? He makes a snuffling noise like a pig. Dead. What is that finger bone? He looks down, his plague-ridden features twisting into a ghastly, snaggle-toothed parody of a grin. Snack! He looks ready to chew on it. Stop him. Don't eat that. Have a bite off me instead. I'm more fresh. Don't eat that. I'll bring you a whole body to eat rather than that. Leave him. Yeah, sure, eat me. Eat me. You already had a bite. Well, yeah, eat me instead. This seems important. Seems like maybe I want that finger bone with the ring on it, right? Yeah, eat me instead. Have another bite off me. He smiles and reaches for your outstretched hand. Give me the finger bone first, marrow friend. He nods greedily and lets you take the finger bone. I could not let him bite me, but I literally regenerate. I mean, this couldn't be much worse, much more painful than, like, when I ripped out my eye and put another one in me. You know, like how bad is it? I'm gonna let him bite me. It's fair. We traded. His teeth sink into the meat of your forearm and pull a chunk away with a single wrench of his neck. The pain is excruciating, but Marrowfiend sits on his haunches as if nothing had happened, chewing noisily at the mouthful of meat he pulled away. Thanks. Farewell. It didn't even hurt me, did it? Finger bone. This is a decayed and nearly meatless finger bone from a humanoid of roughly your size. There is still some sort of odd ring on the finger. It is an intricate thing, sculpted with dozens of tiny ornate flanges and decorative protrusions. Oddly enough, it seems firmly rooted to the finger, and no amount of pulling or prying will budge the thing, almost as if the ring's jagged edges have dug into the lifeless finger itself and refused to release it. Okay, I will use. This is a well-decayed and nearly meatless finger bone from a humanoid roughly your size. Okay, yeah, flanges, decorative protrusions. Okay. Pull the ring from the finger. Try as you might, you cannot remove the ring. It's almost as if the ring's sharp edges have dug into the lifeless finger itself and refused to release it. You have an odd feeling about it, however. Remove your own finger and replace it with the finger bone? Put the finger bone away. Okay. We're getting very literal here with, I think, the allegory and metaphor, right? Is what we're doing, right? Given the whole amnesia thing, regaining memories and all of that, right? What we're playing at is like, you know, what can change the nature of a man, right? We spoke on how we're almost a brand new person, right? Having lost our memories and woken up in the mortuary, we could have been like a saint. We could have been... the Nameless One could have been your angel or your devil before whatever happened. But now it's a clean slate. We could be almost anyone. However, the slate isn't fully clean because we interacted with the world, with everyone around us, right? And thus they reciprocate in some way or another, whether it be like they're wary or maybe they're friendly to us. Maybe they're a long lost love or whatever. Although we don't know, right? We could choose to ignore them and continue to live in blissful ignorance or whatever. But true enough, they're like the only identifiers of our past selves are these things that were left behind. These, either my journals, my logs, or the interactions I had with other people, right? And in some way that's poetic, right? It's like speaking on death and the things that you leave behind and like your impact on the world as it is. But here we're getting very literal. We've been regaining memories, thinking of regaining our possessions. But if these are actually my old body parts that have been like severed and stored in different places, I'm like rebuilding my old self. Like, Lady of Pain, forgive me, it's time to go back to the old me. And I'm literally doing it, not just like in personality or whatever, but I'm like putting these pieces back together. I'm Humpty Dumptying myself. Which maybe I don't want to do. But on the flip side, I wonder, maybe I'm off base with that assertion, and I should just do it anyway just for the fun of it. Right? And also, maybe I'm not off base with any of that. Maybe I'm like hitting the nail on the fucking head here. Stranger things have happened with my wild ass theories. But perhaps the game doesn't expect me to not mess with this, right? Maybe the game wants me to do this. And it is very tempting. But I can't help but wonder what would happen if I didn't. Right? If I kind of figure out what's going on here from the get-go. I don't know. I'm going to remove my own finger and replace it with the finger bone. I'll play along. You place the ring finger of your... Oh, it is my ring finger, huh? Of your left hand into your mouth. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and bite down as hard as you can. There's a sickening crunch, and you are overcome with the taste and smell of blood. You spit the bloody finger out and place the rotted, ring-laden finger bone against the gushing stump. At first, nothing happens, and you're horrified at the thought of what you've just done. Yeah, right. After the eye? I would have been horrified at the eyeball, right? That would have scared me. Now, I think anything's possible. I feel like reattaching and getting the eye to work, that's fucking nothing compared to a finger. Suddenly, though, you feel a strange tingling sensation as bones fuse and tendons re-knit. In moments, the rotting finger bone has become a living part of your body. Though it still throbs painfully, the jagged ring suddenly loosens and slips off into the palm of your hand. Yeah, maybe I need the ring no matter what. Mempa's biting ring. Whoa, it's cursed. Special +2 to AC. Mempa was a mage obsessed with the possibility of having her magic items lost or burgled while she was asleep or otherwise incapacitated. While the vast majority of her carried possessions were inseparable from her corpse and thus buried with her, some of her weaker items and early experiments, perhaps, were left behind and remain in the world of the living. Mempa's biting ring, whose powerful aura protects its bearer from bodily harm, is one such item. However, once placed upon one's finger, the ring bites down and holds on so tenaciously that it is nigh impossible to remove it from the bitten digit. Okay. And I am also assuming that this was my actual finger. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it really was some other person's, right? But I'd hazard a guess that maybe that's not the case. So who can I have wear this ring? Could I give it to someone who's in more need of, some AC? I could. Am I down to give it to Dakin? I don't know. Because it will be a bit of a problem to get it unequipped. So maybe not yet. Maybe we'll hold off for now.
I'm gone.
Anything up here? No. Oh, a portal is opened. Holy shit. Okay. Man, we're getting portals everywhere over here. Oh, is this the one that I had opened before? No, this is a different one, huh? I think. God, it's dark as shit. Let's go in. Where am I at?
I'm gone.
There's a container filled with some junk. Mort, you're a junk holder.
All right.
Okay. Oh, how do I leave? Uh-oh. Am I trapped in here? Oh, there we go. Oh, there's people coming in here. What is this? It's Farid. It's Vlask. Unlike other collectors you've seen, the robes on this one seem to be of fine quality. Ah, another debtor has come to visit us. Please excuse the mess. My colleagues haven't had the time to tidy up. There's no way out. Why, sure there is. The door is right over there. But you need one of these to activate the portal. He holds up what appears to be a small glass bead. Come, let us talk a price. Oh, I see what you're doing. I think I'll just kill you instead. I'm listening. Simple. You pay my comrades and me 100 coppers. I give you the key to the portal. What if I don't want to pay? I don't have enough. I don't have that kind of money. Now that's a shame. Boys, prepare this one for the dustman. Prepare to die. Okay.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
You leatherhead.
There we go. Let's get some more taunting going on.
No, if I'm
I'm
gonna slam
hurt.
my eyeballs against you one more second, I'm gonna puke.
Jesus Christ, I got fucking smackaroonie
What?
big style.
I'm hurt.
There we go.
I'm
Oh,
gone.
I'm gonna fall back. I don't want to die in the middle of this.
What's up, Chief?
Let's get
Hi,
another
Dad.
taunt off. Excellent. And we should be fine now. Because the problem with death is it's still inconvenient. I still have to run back, you know? Okay. Let's take that. Some commons. Green steel knife. Another one, I think, huh? Oh, I had a green steel dagger is what it was. This razor-sharp knife has been forged out of the famed Batorian green steel. Found only in the wastelands of Avernus, this peculiar green ore can be tempered into metal much lighter than normal steel. In addition, green steel weapons tend to retain their remarkably fine edges and are capable of dealing out much more damage than their standard counterparts. A jagged knife. This hooked knife has a thick, double-edged blade and a curved wooden handle. Judging from the shape of the blade, it looks like this knife is used primarily as a surgical tool. And a high-quality stiletto, which we've seen. Bronze bracelet. Vlask's portal key. A small fragile glass bead containing the reagents needed to open a certain portal once. Simply crush to activate. Oh.
What's the word, Chief?
Charm of infinite recall.
I hear your words.
Scroll of Adder's Kiss. Okay. Range 150 feet. Level 2 wizard spell. Duration 5 seconds per 3 levels. AoE is 1 creature, 6 speed. Save throw none. Weight 0, usable only by mages. It is said an Adder's Kiss can scald even the most fearsome of fiends. This spell calls forth an acidic bolt to shower an opponent with its vile green acid. If the caster is skilled enough, the Adder's Kiss lingers after the initial strike, continuing to sink into an opponent's skin with its acidic teeth. When cast, the caster chooses any target within 150 feet, and the Adder's Kiss will strike for 2 to 8 HP of acid damage. For every 3 levels of the caster, the acid lasts 5 seconds longer, inflicting another 2 to 8 points of acid damage. 5-second segments. Per 5-second segments. Okay. Sure.
All right.
Can I rest in here? I can't.
I'm gone.
Well, I guess I'll crush the bead or whatever. No. How do I do that? Oh. The Nameless One has to do that. You see a small fragile glass bead. Peering inside the bead, you can see colorful mists swirling about. Crush the bead, put the bead away. I will crush it. Here's the portal, I think. Yep. Great. I'd better break the lock. That should keep anyone else from entering. We entered via portal, though.
I'm gone.
The door's locked. Well, I broke the lock. Okay. Let's go over to the midwife now, because now I do need healing. I'll head over here. Can I rest? I had some questions for you. Mebbeth turns as you enter and gives you a skeptical eye. Your path brings ye back here, does it, child? Yes, I had some questions for you. Oh, okay. Do you know someone named Ferret? I'm missing a journal. Do you know where one could be found? I could use some healing. What do you sell here? Could I Are you a witch, Mebbeth? Are you a witch, Mebbeth? Mebbeth scrutinizes you. I say not as to what I am and isn't, but what you be wanting to know so full bad for that you found an old woman barking and sniffing for a juicy bit of gossip? I want to learn about magic. Could you teach me? Mebbeth laughs. Pah! I am no teacher, no school mistress all set up to teach like them in the big fest hall. There's others somewhere, I'm sure, that spill the dark of it. You'd be wasting your time with old Mebbeth, so you would. I don't agree. I think you'd have a lot to teach. Mebbeth looks at you intently. Oh, aye? Why do you want to learn such things? Truth, because I just want to know. Because I may need it to solve the mystery of who I am. Because I need power. My reasons are my own. No matter. I had some other questions. Never mind. I take my leave. Farewell. I may need it. After a moment, Mebbeth nods.
The art may help, it may not, and ye must not rely on it to solve all your problems, she sighs. Child, it's most like only going to add another chip to your pile of questions. I understand. Will you teach me? Pah! Mebbeth shakes her head. One should make songs rather than make magic. Songs have more beauty. Magic's been made dull, commonplace, soiled by the mob of people that have trumped through it. Humph! She squints at you. I'll teach ye, but first you'll need to do some things for me, you hear? Like what? My legs aren't good for walking about Sigil, and there's errands I'd have ye run. I need you to fetch me some herbs from the market. It's Spireward, easterly and southerly from here, in the Hive Market. Here's a sample. She takes a black seed from her coat and flicks it to you. Examine the seed.
Journal.
You twist the black seed in your hand. As you do, you feel a small bite. Then a drop of blood oozes from your thumb. There are tiny barbs on the seed, like teeth. Mebbeth snorts. Careful with it! Show it to one of the fruit merchants at the market. They'll know what herbs ye seek. All right, but I had some questions before I leave. Go on and ask, then. Do you know someone named Farad? Farad! Pah! You watch as Mebbeth spits once, twice, 3 times. Rule of threes. Then follows it by making a semicircle over her heart. That gold turd! What you be wanting with the likes of him? I need to find him. Do you know where he is? He's not in Ragpicker's Square. That much I can tell ye. You need to find a way under the square to get to that turd spider's kip. She spits again. Even talking about him leaves a foul taste, it does. He's under the square? She jabs her finger at the door. Aye, he's buried beneath these piles of trash. Him and his boys, and a tough time you'd have digging him out of his nest. She shakes her head. Let be, child. I need to find him. How do I get down there?
Updated my journal.
Mebbeth frowns and sighs.
Here tell, Farad's got a gate that leads to his nest somewhere here in the square. It's just a matter of finding it. You might want to ask some of the others, some who travel a bit more than old Mebbeth.
I see. I had some other questions. I'm missing a journal. Do you know where one could be found? Mebbeth thinks.
Haven't seen one. If it's in the square, which I doubt, since folks don't travel with books and the like, it's most likely been sold or stolen. Was it something important to ye then? A magic thingy, all glowing and sparkling with magics, eh? If so, you might never see it again.
Maybe not. I had some other questions. Can I rest here? She nods.
Of course, child. I have a mess of blankets in the corner that would serve.
That'd be fine, thank you. Thank you, old Mebbeth. Oh my god, I slept for 2 fucking days. Okay. So I have to go back to the marketplace
I'm gone.
and show him the seed. Which I guess is fine, because I should probably go back there and drop off some crap. Sell some of our vendor trash. Let's do that. Southwest portion. Okay. Yeah, do I have a means to, like, travel via world map at all? I'm assuming not. Right? Oh, wow. While I had that screen up, I actually did travel between these areas. Okay, over here. and let's trade with you, merchant. What do you have to offer? Okay. So bone charms aren't that rare. I theoretically could just sell it and get the money, right? Maybe I would prefer to have the money. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna sell it, right? Knowing that I can just buy more if I want to, I'm gonna sell it. Bronze ring, bronze bracelet, all this stuff. Okay. More of them. Oh, I'm gonna keep those. Oh yeah, we can take the rat charms to the vermin place. Anything else there? No, I think we're good. Okay.
All right.
So someone with herbs. Maybe it's one of these named vendors, right? Like Kosajai. No fish for me. Other questions? Okay, farewell. Hive merchant, how about you? Finest steel, I guess we'll sell some weapons. Oh, are there new weapons now? Do the weapons and stuff change out with time? Sure seems that way. Yeah, absolutely. I think, right? Am I tripping or what? I feel like these are new things. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna buy the sledgehammer, I think. The high-quality sledge. I'm very tempted to sell the charcoal charm, but 50% fire resist is really a lot. And 25% for magical, right? Like, what if I fight, like, some kind of... What if I fight a guy who is intrinsically tied to some elemental plane of fire? You know? I don't know. We met a guy who's like a fire guy. Maybe I'll need to fight him at some point. I'll wish I had that. He seemed to not have a good history with me, at least. We're gonna sell these weapons here. Clear out my inventory a bit. Okay. Is the hollow axe worth holding on to? I don't think so. But maybe. Okay. The scalpel we actually were able to use once, but the unfortunate thing with that is maybe we'll only ever need to use it once, and it's a fake out. I'm going to be like, yeah, I should definitely keep this scalpel on me, because who knows, I might need to use it again. But in truth, maybe I never will. Okay, I'm going to equip my high-quality sledge. So now I've got piercing, crushing. Good. Oh man, equipping the hammer moves my like paper doll or whatever askew because the hammer is so big.
All right.
Okay. Oh, look, I hold it in a cool way. I hold it over my shoulder like I'm fucking cool. All right. Let's see. So who would I buy, maybe from Gift Squirrel? Let's see. Gift Squirrel, can I see what you have? You got the bandages and stuff. The fruits, maybe? Oh, here we go, yeah. We made you again some sea plums today. Arborean fire seed. Mebbeth, the midwife of the square, needs some herbs sprung from this seed here. Can you help me? 500 XP. The man takes the seed, looks at it critically. As he presses it between his thumb and forefinger, he winces, and a small drop of blood appears on his thumb. Ah! This seed's got a bite on it! I noticed that. Do you have the herb she's talking about? He can't seem to take his eye off the seed.
Lad, I don't know if there's anyone who has what your friend seeks. To be square, I've never seen such a seed before. You would need someone who cultivates seeds such as this, for I have none.
Very well, where would I find such a person?
Updated my journal.
Don't know the dark of that, friend.
He hands the seed back to you.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a gardener in the hive.
Yeah, the tree guy. I see. Can I see what else you have? Huh. Maybe Mourns for Trees could help. Farewell. Maybe Mourns for Trees.
Done.
Okay. Let's skedaddle on over this way. There we are. Sorry, just adjusting my mic and seat here. Okay, over this way. And is this where he was? Yeah, the painted door to the tenement.
All right.
Let's travel up this direction. Great. And he's still here. Hello, Mourns for Trees. You know about this seed? Mourns for Trees smiles widely upon seeing you.
Ah, my friend, you've returned. Something you wished of me?
Yeah, I had some questions. No, I just wanted to ask Dakin to help you. Whoa, I can ask Dakin to help you? Okay, well first I have questions. He nods, awaiting your question. I need some herbs sprung from this seed. Can you help me? Oh yeah, because we need to bring companions here to get them to, like, believe or whatever the fuck. Okay. I need some herbs sprung from this seed. Can you help me? Mourns for Trees takes the seed from you and holds it up to his eye.
What an odd seed. Are those teeth along the edge? Barbs, perhaps. Where did you come by it, friend?
Old Mebbeth, the midwife of the square, needs some herbs sprung from that seed. Do you know where I could get some?
No.
Mourns for Trees continues to stare at the seed in his hand.
This is the only seed of its kind I've ever seen.
He winces, and a spot of blood glistens on his thumb.
Barbs on it are sharp indeed. Perhaps you should hold it.
So you can't help me either?
Unless you can make that one grow, I cannot. Again, I've never seen a seed of its like before.
Maybe we can talk to Kandrian, if he's still there. If we wanted to grow it enough, is it possible to make it grow? Is there any way to make it grow faster? I'm not going to wait for this damn thing to grow. I need those herbs and I need them now. I suppose I could wait for it to grow. How long do you think it would take? If we wanted it to grow enough, is it possible to make it grow? Mourns for Trees looks at the seed.
Perhaps, if you cared enough to see it grow.
What do you mean? Focus on the seed. Will it to grow? Well, I guess it's worth a try. Alright, I guess it's worth a try. To your surprise, there is a crack, and the seed splits, twigs splitting from its surface like fingers. Instinctively, you drop the seed, but the talon-like twigs wrap around your wrist and will not let go. What the hell?
Updated my journal.
Mourns for Trees stares at the barbed branches wrapped around your wrist, stunned.
I think the barbs on those new branches would be more than enough for what your friend needs.
I hope she can get this damn thing off of me. Look, before I go, I had some questions. Okay. Never mind. Farewell. Can I talk to you again? Yeah, I wanted to ask Dakin to help you.
One finds your request most intriguing. Trees in the hive, like cities in limbo. They would stand as a testament to the will of the people, not to bow to that which would surround and devour them. To take what has been thrust upon them or left behind and make good of it. I too will care for these trees.
Okay. Thanks, Dakin. Farewell, Mourns for Trees. I'm assuming we'll have to come back with more.
All right.
Alright. Well, like I had said, ultimately, we didn't have to do a break, but I will cut it short here. When next we return, we will report back to Ragpicker's Square, turn in the newly sprouted seed to old Mebbeth, and then maybe we'll finally delve into the underbelly of Ragpicker's Square in search of Farid. Until next time, please take care of each other.